This is a video chart presentation of LCA Vision Inc. It's a NASDAQ Global Select stock trading our ticker LCAV. It's a 9-month chart. See, the stock has a real nice bottom support at $2.80. This last time in March made a move off of it, added about 80 cents a share, went up, found some resistance around 363. Looks like it's trying to develop an uptrend off of this bottom, making higher lows. And with Thursday's close, it's pushing right up against that resistance point again. So we want to watch this chart for a breakout, because overall at this point, it's taken on a pretty bullish look. MACD is getting ready to drop a bullish cross. Histogram bar is pinned right against zero. In a broader perspective, go back about 9 months. See the nice uptrend the MACD's developed. Always a key point to break through and hold above zero. And that's what it appears it's going to do right now. So with another bullish cross, I'd be looking for the MACD to come through and make a new higher high. Similar look to the PPO. ADX is down very low, getting near 10. At that point, what I look for is a move off of that 10 mark. And if the ADX try and climb much higher, like to see it above 30. That shows a lot of strength of the direction of the chart. Nice look to the MFIs. All three have pushed through 50. That's indicative of people paying higher prices for the stock. I'd say I'm a little bit concerned this accumulation distribution is actually making lower lows. That tells me the stock has been climbing on lower volume of buys than sells. So if it does break through that resistance point, I'll certainly be looking for a sharper move in the AD to show that buying pressure is really picked up in the play. Now the Chaikin money flow has given hints that's happening, moving back towards zero. Says buying and selling pressure over 20 periods is equalizing. A break above zero indicates that buying pressure is outweighing selling pressure. CCI followers know that the break of 100 is the official buy signal, and right now registering at 99.6. That's very close to happening. It would be a hold until it breaks back down through 100. Full stow steadily making higher lows, and really for about the last month and a half, trying to hold over top of 50, showing that bullish momentum is being sustained in the play. Tricks, it's a slow moving gauge of trend. Again, much like the MACD, making higher lows. Now I'll be looking for a rotation and a bullish cross and a hold over top of zero to indicate a bullish trend is in place. RSIs also primarily holding over top of 50. At this point making a nice move upward, putting a little distance between their levels and that benchmark of 50 to show bullishness. So the indicators are signaling that the trend and momentum are building in this play. And I'd certainly note a bottom support right down there around $2.80. But I think it's important to note the uptrend and the resistance point right there around $3.60. See, historically, that was the support and resistance area. Definitely served as a pretty strong resistance in 2013. And I'd consider that a key breakout point for this chart to finally start making some higher highs to accompany the higher lows and develop an upward channel. I'd also like to note stock price has climbed over top of the 50 and now the 200-day moving averages. Those are technical signs of bullishness in the chart. So that's just one more reason that the chart needs to break through this resistance point to allow this 200-day to start curling back upward. Because the most bullish charts, price per share is trending over top of the 50 and 200 days. And they're both in an upward swing. Now what I'd look for resistance beyond this point is I think a little bit right there around $4.10, which is a pretty nice upside from the closing price of $3.54 on Thursday. I'd want to see volume try and increase. You can see it's a pretty thinly traded stock in general. 112,000 shares was actually a pretty decent day for it. On a breakout here, I'd like to see a much larger volume bar, simply because breakouts are more reliable when accompanied with heavy volume. Now should it break through that 410, I'd look for resistance to start to get heavier again around $4.30. Then I'd be looking for old highs up around $4.60. Not concerned about that at this point. I'm always short-term focused, and that's watching this chart to continue to make these higher lows and see if it can push through resistance at $3.60. Nice looking chart though, good one to wrap the week up on, and we'll pay attention to it going forward to see how it performs. As always, it's merely my interpretation of the LCAV chart. Thank you for watching and trade smart.